let's talk about ball boy tactics, the BL from Korea. Honestly, Korea has really kind of pulled out the big guns over the last year and a bit. And I'm so grateful because we got secret relationships and now ball boy tactics. And also we had love for love's sakes, just for two. There's been so amazing BLs out of there. And I'm hoping to do an episode on each one so that your soul can find something to relate to in those dead spaces where there is no BL episode that you have queued to watch. Right, first impressions of Ball Boy Tactics was, obviously I'd seen clips and I was like, I need to watch this drama. It looks like a bit of me. The leads, the looks, on point. And as a lover girl, as you know, we love looks around here, okay? Am I sorry? I'm not sorry. It is what it is, bro. Like, I like a show with good looking leads. Oh, you gotta be sexy or something. You gotta have something going for you, okay? And one thing you can say about Yeon Min-hyuk, who plays Han Jiwon, and Choi Jae-hyuk, who plays Kwon Young-yu, is that both of them have got visuals, but in different ways, right? Min-hyuk, it's so funny that like the actors have one part of their name that's similar because Min-hyuk and then Jae-hyuk. I said that crazy. What? So one thing about Min-hyuk, who plays jiwon, is that he is beautiful. He's so adorable. You just want to stick him in your pocket. He's so, again, boyfriend coded. Ugh. He's such a beautiful bottom. Sorry. He's a beautiful bottom. He was meant to be someone's boyfriend, okay? And I'm so happy that they chose Jae-hyuk, who plays Jeongu, to be his boyfriend. These two were such an odd pair when you think about their characters, right? Jiwon has just retired from gymnastics and, you know, he's coming to uni to study like photography or something or other. And he's more worried about sticking out and people recognize him because he won a medal for the country. And you know, Korea celebrates their athletes for bringing them gold. And Jeongyu is a star college basketball player. Very fucking good looking. He's got body good. He's got looks. He has got that charisma. He's got aura. When he came on screen, I was like, oh, that's my type of male lead. Okay, I like good-looking jocks. I really do. The first scene with them together, Jiwon is texting someone. He's like, okay, where are you? Okay, I'm gonna come see you. So he goes to the gym, and then that's where he meets Jeongyu, who's training on the court. And then they have this weird interaction because Jiwon's just kind of like starstruck because he's like, oh my God, it's the star football player of our university. What? And then as they look at each other, and then Jeongyu is basically being kind of a bitch to fucking Jiwon, and I'm just like, I can feel the chemistry, hello. And then they keep bumping into each other. Jiwon was at the gym, and then Jeongyu comes and takes the treadmill right next to him, even though there's like so many others that are free. And I was just like, Jeongyu, I get it. You want it. You want Jiwon's ass. Like, you want him for you. It's understandable because he's so adorable. And then Jiwon accidentally, at another point, finds Jeongyu being slapped by a girl. And then after that, it just becomes really awkward. And Jiwon's like, oh my God, I just need to avoid him. Like, I don't want him to think I'm stalking him. Anyway, roundabout ways, they end up in the same class and then end up being friends or part of the same group of friends. And honestly, guys, they were meant to be. So anyway, they go out for drinks as a quartet, 4 of them. They're drinking and all that. And then Yeongyu leaves the table because his possessive girlfriend calls him, whatever. And then Jiwon's like drunk. He's like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And as I've heard from the loggers, sometimes with Korean restaurants, the bathroom is not part of the establishment. You have to kind of go outside to another building. Jiwon's stumbling his way, drunk little self. And I'm like, who allowed this boy to have alcohol or more? He's too adorable to be out here in these streets vulnerable like this. Anyway, and then come to turn round the corner, Jiwon is kissing his girlfriend. There's no tongue, but the kissing is very passionate, right? And they really take the director said, you hungry fucking bitches, here you go. And I said, oh, I was screaming. I'm still flushed right now. I'm so flushed, guys. It was so sexy. It was so hot. It was such a hot scene. Anyway, Jiwon turns the corner, sees Yeongyu kissing his girlfriend. And when I say the way it was shot in slow-mo, picture Yeongyu's girlfriend in his arms and he's running his big athlete hand up her back softly. The lips are caressing each other. And then there's like strings of spit in between. I was just like, oh! Give me more, please. And then his big ass hand is also at her neck. And it's all very well shot where the music is very slow, sexy. And Jiwon is just having his sexual awakening right there. And then it gets better. Oh my God. It gets better because at just the right moment, Jeongu opens his eyes and sees Jiwon. This motherfucker keeps kissing his girlfriend. Was staring dead into Jiwon's eyes. And I was just like, ah! It's only a matter of time. And it's natural that Jiwon went home that night and kept replaying the scene of like Yeongyu kissing his girlfriend and getting all flushed and shit. And then just being like, oh my God, am I into guys? Like, I don't know. So anyway, Yeongyu stops pretending. I mean, I knew before then that this motherfucker was super into Jiwon. Jeongyu was super into Jiwon because I was like, you're doing too much. You want this cutie patooties, but like, it's fine. We understand, okay? And we fully support. Jeongyu is very bold, right? And he's very much like, I know what I want, I'm gonna go for it. And like, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, right? So he basically starts just going after Jiwon, right? And then Jiwon's just secretly trying to find out information about Yeongyu because I think he recognizes that he is into him. So anyway, at one point, they have a project together. And Jeongyu is at Jiwon's house. They're doing coursework for this project. And then they're like, oh, we have to look something up on the internet. Go to the search bar. And it shows what Jiwon was searching, which is like, who's Yeongyu's girlfriend and that kind of stuff, and basically exposed himself. And Yeongyu's like, duh. He laughs it off, whatever. But then after that, he just keeps going after Jiwon. And I just thought how forward he was, making it known through his actions, like, oh, I'll pick you up from school. He was texting him, doing like very much I want to be your boyfriend things, or like things that guys do for people they're into to let them know I want to be your boyfriend. And I just thought that was really well done. And I just loved how Yeongyu was like very bold and just not even that fazed about the fact he was into Jiwon, even though it was implied at least that was his first time being into someone who happened to be a man. Basically, the whole time, Jeongyu is trying to court Jiwon. Jiwon's trying to run away from Yeongyu. It's adorable, but, obviously Yeongyu being him, he kind of corners him at the basketball court and then pulls him in and they have their first kiss. And then turns out, like, Jiwon's, like, that's his first kiss. Like, he hasn't really dated anyone kind of thing. Although at one point he did lie to Yeongyu and say, yeah, I've had a girlfriend when he hadn't. He's such a silly boy. I also loved how realistic they were in portraying Jiwon's reluctance to kind of be officially together, thus risking Yeongyu's basketball career. And I really loved how they also handled Jiwon's showing his fear of like just being found out and just of coming out. And I just feel like they paced it really, really well. And then, we can't forget about their first night together, where all the misunderstandings were cleared up and they had the little fight and then they were like on a little break and then they came together because Jiwon finally got his fucking head out of his ass and went after Jeongyu. I loved how anxious Jeongyu was when he came to Jiwon. I was like, oh, Jiwon, you really know how to, keep the boys crazy about you. Yes, that's how you handle a jog. Keep them unsettled. But yeah, their first night sexually and Jiwon's first time, I was like, ooh, Yeongyu, you've been fucking way too much because like, in comparison to Jiwon, like who's a virgin, I'm like, but good for Jiwon. It's good to have someone with experience. I just really love how they captured that scene. It was so good. And Jeongyu is so sexy. He's got such a good body though. And his face, oh my gosh. Those almond eyes, fucking hell. God knew what he was doing when he didn't give me looks like that because, I think I'd be a slut. Probably wouldn't be though. I'm too obsessed with fictional characters, guys. Oh my God. Not that there's anything wrong. Hey, if you want to get it. We're all grown. And also, we all die at the end of this. Like, it's not that deep. Either way, a fucking cute little show. I'm so glad that like Twitter exists. Because bitches be dropping edits and basically helping you find your next watch. So on that note, yeah, if you haven't watched Ball Boy Tactics yet, or you haven't watched it in a while, just go and watch it again, guys. It's so good. My lover girl heart is well fed, truly. All right, guys, that's it for today. Make sure you check out oldgalfangal.com, which is my orchard or my sanctuary, also known as a blog. I've got all my recommendations, all my faves, just a bunch of different things there for you. Music playlists as well. So yeah, if you got a minute, go check it out. Bye. Lovies.